All right, today we'll be looking at Chapter 10, Lesson 3 and 4. We're going to do both together. So, some more multiplying of fractions times a whole number. We're going to be looking at some repeated addition, because remember, that's what multiplication is. So, I've got my 3 fraction bars. That's going to equal another fraction bar. We're going to do 2 problems, so I've got one over here that's ready to go as well. All right, first one, we've got 1/3 times a whole number of 3. So you might be asking, how do I do this, Miss Relich? I do not know. Well, I'm here to tell you. We have 1/3 and 3. So first off, your 1/3 is going to be the piece that you divide it into. So each one of these fraction bars is going to be divided into thirds because that's our bottom number. And then we're going to color in one of them. 1, 1, 1. Now you're asking, why did you color in 3? Well, that's a great question. We did because this is our whole number. This is a 3. So the 1/3 means you color in 1/3 of 3 pieces. All right, now down here is just where we add it all up. So if you say 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3, what would that be? Well, let's see. If I've got thirds, 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 would be 3/3. Now I can't leave it as that. I have to change it into a better number. So I'm going to change it into 1 whole. There we go. That's how you do it. Not too bad. That's our picture. Now let's remember if we can do it with multiplying. So I'm going to move this 3 and move it up a little bit and do a 1 underneath it because it's a whole number, so we put a 1 underneath it. Now I multiply across the top. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Ooh, look, same answer. 3/3, which again transfers into 1 whole. Beautiful job so far. All right, next problem. Over here, we've got 2 boxes. Our problem is going to be, I'm going to erase this, 2 times 3/4. All right, so that means we've got 2 boxes, 1, 2, and we're going to separate them into 3/4. So each box must be divided into 4 equal pieces. And I'm going to color in 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now when we add them up, remember we always want to start by filling a full one so we get 1 whole, and then having part of another one. So we're going to take these 3 pieces that we had at first. First I want to divide it into fourths again. Then I'm going to have 3 of them colored in. There's my 3. Now I've got 3 over here. I want to start by filling this one and then starting over here. So there's 1, 2, 3, which if I look, that would be 1 2/4. Or if I get rid of these lines, it would just be 1 1/2. If I was simplifying, which we always have to simplify. So let's check our math up here, see if we get the same answer. I'm going to drop a 1 underneath this 2. That way we can multiply straight across. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 4 is 4. Ooh, improper fraction. Let's see. How many, if I have 6/4, I actually have 4 plus 2 over 4, right? Because that's still 6. This would make 1 whole, and then I'd be left with 2/4, which is the exact same thing we got down here. So simplified would be 1 1/2. Math is so great. Oh, I just love it.
Yo, check it. This is like the Division Super Bowl. This is the challenge rap, but I guess you know that. If you don't know the math, son, you better go back. If you know the answer, you know the math. But can you keep up when we go this fast? 72 divided by 8.